This news highlight is brought to you by Borneo Online. Fire consumes squatter homes at sea in Tawau. Squatters living on makeshift houses on stilts at sea at Kampong Hidayat, Batu Empat had their homes destroyed in a blaze on July the 1st. 5 fire engines with 30 firemen from Semporna, Kunak and Tawau arrived at the scene at 3:26 p.m. The blaze was brought under control at about 5:11 p.m. Mice-infested restaurant ordered closed. On June the 30th, a restaurant in Likas Plaza was ordered closed by the Kota Kinabalu City Hall after complaints were received about the presence of mice at the premises. DBKK's City Environmental Health Department carried out an inspection of the restaurant and found the complaint to be true. The closure notice was effective from July 1st until the authorities are satisfied that remedial action and cleaning of the premises have been made by the operator. 3 children in Syria die from rabies. All 3 children infected with the rabies virus in Syria are being treated at the Sarawak General Hospital's intensive care unit and are reportedly severely ill. The 3 tested positive for the virus following lab tests on June the 30th. 2 of the rabies victims were pronounced dead on July the 4th, while the 3rd victim has died at the Sarawak General Hospital on July the 13th. 1 dead in road oil tanker blast. A man was burned to death after a road oil tanker carrying diesel caught fire at the Medan Jaya traffic light, Kidurong Road, at around noon on July the 10th. Police said the oil tanker was coming from the direction of Kidurong and was about to turn to the right to Tanjung Batu before it veered off the road and hit a road divider. The tanker then overturned and exploded, resulting in a big fire that engulfed everything around it. The charred body of the driver was found under a pickup truck next to the tanker. Residents relieved by arrest of alleged dog meat seller. Tianghua Road and Rambutan Lane residents are relieved by the arrest of a stallholder who was allegedly selling dog meat in Cebu. The man was arrested on July the 11th as the unlicensed trader had been killing dogs and cooking their meat at his house for decades. They said he usually slaughtered the dogs early in the morning. Police also seized a box of uncooked dog meat from the suspect's refrigerator. Jun Hong wins historic gold medal at 17th FINA World Championships. National elite diver Cheong Jun Hong created history after becoming the first ever Malaysian athlete to secure the gold medal at the International Swimming Federation World Championships in Budapest, Hungary on July the 19th. The 27-year-old Peruvian scored 397.5 points in the women's 10-meter platform individual to ensure the national anthem Negaraku was played at the Duna Arena. 3 reporters among 4 injured on way to Borneo. 3 local reporters were injured along with their driver when the 4-wheel drive vehicle they were traveling in plunged down a steep ravine at KM10 in Ulu Baram on July the 26th. It was said that the trio's driver was unable to get a clear view of the logging road they were traveling on after a passing lorry sent a thick cloud of dust in the air. The 4-wheel drive then went out of control before overturning about 100 meters down the ravine. All 4 were lucky to sustain only light injuries and receive treatment at the nearby Samling Clinic. 10% revenue from tourism tax for Sarawak unacceptable, said Abang Johari. Sarawak Chief Minister Dato' Amar Abang Johari Tun Openg finds the 10% revenue collected from tourism tax that was recently announced for Sarawak unacceptable. He said this was not what had been agreed upon prior to the announcement by Putrajaya. Abang Johari said he could not bring himself to agree with the 10% because the initial arrangement is different.